Christy. So let's talk about meditation tips. First thing is you want to be comfortable and have all of your props nearby. But be comfortable without being so comfortable that you're going to fall asleep if that's really your intention, that you want to actually breathe and stay awake during your meditation. So I'm sitting on a yoga cushion and I'm leaned up against a wall. My legs are kind of straight and I have one of these circular cushions underneath my knees. So I'm comfortable. I also have a blanket nearby in case I get chilly. So that's the first thing, is you want to be nice and comfy with all of your things nearby. And I have my essential oil that I always want an essential oil when I meditate, when I do breath work. The next thing is that you want to think about meditation and whatever your idea is of it, that you just kind of zone out and you don't think about anything. Well, actually, our minds don't work that way. And whenever we're meditating, we're going to constantly, thoughts are going to come in our head. And it might drive you a little crazy at first. If you've never meditated before, you'll be thinking, I just want peace in my mind and I don't want to think about anything. Well, actually, again, it's like if you think about when you're watching the news and you just see those messages go across the screen. That's what our minds are like. Thoughts are constantly going through our heads. So what you can do when that happens, not if, when it happens, you can just watch those thoughts go by. You don't have to attach your attention to them. You can say, okay, there goes a thought about what I'm going to make for dinner. I'm just going to let it float on by, just like a cloud. So let the thoughts come and let them go, and just get used to that flow. And you will have to do it every few seconds. And that doesn't mean that you're not meditating right. It just means that you're human. And the more you meditate, it's not that your thoughts are going to go away, but you're going to be able to, with ease, let those thoughts just float right on by. Again, you can think of them as clouds floating by, or whatever makes you comfortable if you need to actually put an image to that. So be comfortable, have your props nearby, accept that the thoughts are going to come. And the next thing is we'll go ahead and just do a little bit of breath work if you want. So what I do with my oil when I get all nice and comfortable, and honor your body too, by the way. So if you feel something uncomfortable, go ahead and switch it up. Don't feel like you have to be like a statue when you're meditating. So this is doTERRA Balance, and I kind of like this oil, so I'm going to use more than a couple of drops probably, so don't judge me. No oil judgment. I'm going to rub them together in my hand. And I'm going to take just a couple of inhalations. And what that does for me is when I'm smelling an essential oil, it brings me to that moment. And I have my favorites, and it actually puts the world out and it takes me inside. It's something tangible or something real that oil does for me when I do my inhalation. So I'm just going to rub my hands together, and put your hands wherever you want. They can be open or closed on your knees. A lot of people put their hands on their heart and kind of let the weight of their hands press into their heart. That kind of feels good too. Whatever way you're comfortable. And without changing your breath, just bring your mind towards your breath and notice your inhalations and exhalations. So again, without changing it, just relax, let it be, and be mindful. Are you breathing from your throat, your chest, your belly? How deep, how shallow is your breathing? You're not judging your breath, you're just noticing it, being mindful of it. Almost like you're an observer of your breath. And then from time to time, if you want to take your oil again, bring you back to the moment. Then if you want to get a little more into your breath, you can start to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're doing that, you can start to pay a little bit of attention to how your body is starting to feel. Are you having any discomfort anywhere? Are you completely comfortable? Do you need to make any adjustments? And after you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, then you can, if you want to, you can start to make those inhalations a little bit longer and your exhalations a little bit longer. So if you're doing that breath work, what's happening with your nervous system is you're tapping into your parasympathetic nervous system. Combination of an essential oil with some mindful breath work can calm the mind and have an effect on our heart rate. It can slow it down. It can help with anxiety, stress of the day. So that's the kind of effect that oils and meditation have on me. Again, once you're doing your breath work and those thoughts start to come, when you're breathing, you can concentrate on your breath and your body's response to your breath. Again, by when you're breathing in, having the chest rise and your abdomen will get closer to your spine. And then when you exhale, you'll feel your shoulders drop and your belly expand. So start to think about those things when you're meditating instead of pushing your thoughts away. Just let the thoughts come and go, but focus on your breath. Really be at one with it and stay present with it. And if you do a little bit every day of meditation and just keep those few things in mind, comfort, breath work, and accepting the fact that you're going to be bombarded with thoughts while you meditate, then you'll be off to a good start. Thanks.